Hey besties, welcome back. Today is the continuation of our series on lingo for DBD, for Survival Guide for Beginners. This first episode here is going to be on survivor perks and their nicknames. These are things that you could hear in streams, videos, as well as playing with your friends who've been playing for a while. Our first perk is called Adrenaline, also known as Adreni or Adrenowin. This is a Meg Thomas perk. This perk instantly heals 1 health state and causes you to sprint 150% faster for 5 seconds when exit gates are powered. This is an exhaustion perk and will cause the exhaustion status effect. If unhooked while the gates are powered, adrenaline will trigger. So even if you are hooked, it will not waste the perk. Next up is Any Means Necessary, or more commonly called Any Means. This is a Yui Kimura perk. This perk will allow you to pick up a dropped pallet. It has a cooldown of 120 seconds, and you can also see all dropped pallets on the maps in yellow aura. Next up is Balanced Landing, or more commonly called Balanced. This is a Nia Carlson perk, and when falling from a great height upon landing, you break into a sprint 150% faster than normal for 3 seconds. This is also an exhaustion perk and will cause the exhausted status effect. Next up is Boon Circle of Healing, or commonly called Boon or COH. This is a Michaela Reed perk. This increases all healing speeds by 40, 45, or 50%. This unlocks the self-care ability, allowing you to self-heal without needing a medkit. This is the most common boon that you will see in Dead by Daylight. Next, we have Borrowed Time, which is also called Borrowed or BT. This is a Bill Overbeck perk, and this extends the duration of the status effect for 6, 8, or 10 seconds. This allows that base kit Borrowed Time to be extended to 10 seconds. This is a default mechanic in Dead by Daylight, but is still used in order to extend the period after you are hooked to have haste, as well as you are able to take another hit. It is a good anti-tunneling perk. Next, we have Decisive Strike, also called DS or D-Strike. This is a Laurie Strode perk. After being unhooked or unhooking yourself, Decisive Strike activates for the next 40, 50, or 60 seconds. When being grabbed or picked up by the killer, you must succeed a skill check to automatically escape the grasp of the killer. This will stun them for 3 seconds. We have Deliverance, or more commonly called Deli. This is an Adam Francis perk. After performing a safe hook rescue on another survivor, Deliverance activates. This causes your next self-unhook attempt to always succeed, meaning you can always Kobe on your first hook. Now we have Guardian, or Babysitter. This was originally a Steve Harrington perk, but after DBD lost the licensing for Stranger Things, it became a general perk and changed its name. When you unhook a survivor, the rescued survivor benefits from the following effects for 4, 6, or 8 seconds. Scratch marks and pools of blood are suppressed, and they have a haste status effect. Up next is Inner Healing or Inner Strength. This was originally a Nancy Wheeler perk, but after DBD lost the licensing, it became a general perk and changed its name. Each time you cleanse a totem with Inner Healing, it will activate. Once you enter a locker, you will be automatically healed for 1 health state when you are hiding for 10, 9, or 8 seconds while injured or suffering from the deep wound status effect. One thing to note is that cleansing totems does not stack. Now we have Kinship, formerly known as Camaraderie. This was originally a Steve Harrington perk, but after DBD lost the licensing, it became a general perk and its name changed. While you are on your second hook or struggle phase, Kinship activates. If another survivor is within 16 meters of your hook while Kinship is active, the struggle phase timer is paused for 26, 30, or 34 seconds. Next is Object of Obsession. Object. This is a Laurie Strode perk. Every 30 seconds, the killer's aura becomes visible to you, and your aura becomes visible to them. This increases your action speeds in repairing, healing, and cleansing totems by 2, 4, and 6%. Now, this is good to keep information on where the killer is, but the killer can also keep tabs on where you are. Next, we have Prove Thyself, or more commonly called Proof. This is a Dwight Fairfield perk. This increases your repair speed by 15% for each other survivor within a 4-meter radius of your location, for up to 45%. This effect is also applied to all other survivors within that range. As you can see, the difference between the two repair speeds is drastically different. Prove Thyself can make or break a game depending on how many people are able to work on that gen in order to really push them out. This perk is so effective, it is often banned in most comp tournaments. Renewal, or Second Wind. This was originally a Steve Harrington perk, but after DBD lost the licensing, it became a general perk and changed its name. When you heal another survivor for the equivalent of 1 health state, Renewal activates. The next time you are unhooked or you unhook yourself, you suffer from the broken status effect until Renewal deactivates. You will automatically be healed for 1 health state after 28, 24, or 20 seconds. Saboteur, or Sabo, is a Jake Park perk. You are able to sabotage hooks without needing a toolbox. Sabotaging a hook without a toolbox takes 2.5 seconds. The sabotage action has a cooldown of 90, 75, and 60 seconds. Remember, everybody, be sure to boop the snoot of every pig you see. The next perk we have is called Self-Aware, or Fixated. This was originally a Nancy Wheeler perk, but after DBD lost the licensing, it became a general perk and changed its name. You walk 10, 15, 20% faster, and you can see your own scratch marks. This is a good perk for beginners to get the feel of when you need to hide your scratch marks. Next up is Situational Awareness, or Better Together. This was originally a Nancy Wheeler perk, but after DBD lost the licensing, it became a general perk and its name changed. While repairing a generator, its aura is revealed to you in yellow to all other survivors located within 32 meters. Another aspect of this perk is that if the killer downs a survivor while you are repairing a generator, you can see the aura of all other survivors for 8, 9, and 10 seconds. Next, we have Spine Chill, or Scaredy Cat. This is a general perk. Whenever the killer is within 36 meters of your location, Spine Chill activates. lighting up its icon. If there is a terror radius present, Spine Chill will reveal its intensity using its icon. This increases your action speeds in repairing, healing, sabotaging, unhooking, cleansing, blessing, opening, and unlocking by 2, 4, and 6%. Now we have We're Gonna Live Forever or Wiglif. This is a David King perk. This increases your healing speed by 100% when healing a dying survivor. As you can see, the difference in healing speed between these two videos are insane. This could easily make or break a game. Next we have Unbreakable, also called Unbreakies, Uncrustable, and Old Man Stand Up. This is a Bill Overbeck perk. Once per trial, you can completely recover from the dying state, and your recovery speed is increased by 25, 30, and 35%. You can make very smart plays based around this if you are being slugged or if you have the opportunity to get up and unhook somebody else to save the game. The last perk we have is called Windows of Opportunity or Windows. This is a Kate Denizen perk. The aura of breakable walls, pallets, and windows are revealed to you within 24, 28, and 32 meters. This perk is great for beginners, casual, and veteran players to learn loops and see where there are still pallets and windows to move around. This helps reveal dead zones that might want to be avoided, as well as where you still have playable tiles in order to make or break games. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I will have killers, perks, and what they mean up next. See you soon, besties.